everyone.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yes, a couple weeks.
Couple weeks, wow. We're in the middle of January.
And so, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. But it's a good year for all of us. We're excited. It's going to be a very exciting year for us. So much going on. So, tell them what we've been up to lately.
Planning stuff.
Planning our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Working on invitations.
Yeah.
Kind of going over budget.
Little, but still major details, I guess you call it.
Yeah, to me everything is major at this point. There's no more little details. Yeah, just kind of, we made a list of everything that needs to be done and what's coming up, and tried to break it down by dates so we're not like overwhelmed or everything's coming up at one time. Kind of looked into remaining costs of everything to get an idea of what's left to pay and stuff. Things that we made, vendors that we made balances on. Now it's going to start where we're going to have to start paying, the rest of it and stuff like that, and get it all paid. I mean, it's close, 7 months, a year before we know it. So today's video is the honeymoon edition. We're going to talk about what we've been thinking about and considering. We considered a lot of places. We went through quite a lot of countries. A
list of places.
Yeah, you had mentioned that you'd prefer to go somewhere out of the country.
Yeah.
So meeting somewhere you have to get a passport. So like I said, we went through a lot of places, resorts, countries, and what we're looking for. I could let you start.
I guess it's something different, like just a different view, something that we haven't seen before. We really like going to Florida a lot, so we like it there, but we want something different.
Yeah.
Just something like once in a lifetime type of thing.
Yeah. We love the beach.
Yeah.
We love warm weather. Good food.
Smoothies.
Smoothies are our things. The first thing we look for when we go somewhere. And we'll get a smoothie every day we're there, or twice a day if it's good. The beach, like I said, walking on the water. We love breathtaking views, especially if we could get it off of we love balconies, and if we could get that view outside our balcony, perfect. But we've seen all that as well. Yeah. So that's why we're saying we'd like same, but even a step above. So anyway, we've gone through a bunch of places, and we've kind of narrowed it down to 3, 4. 2 in Hawaii.
Which is still in the country, but
different. I think Hawaii is everybody's dream to one day go, especially for their honeymoon. And then the other 2 are in Cancun. The Cancun resorts are amazing, beautiful. The only reason I'm hesitating is because I've been there before. But he hasn't, and I haven't been with him, so it'd be a totally different experience. I went for a wedding, so I know it'd be a totally different thing. So that's why it's still on the list. But if there's any hesitation, that's why. It's because I've been there already.
So also, doing a video as we talk about possibly different places, we'll pull them up so you guys can see too, and you guys look and see what you think.
Because we need help. Because we're really torn between the 2. They both have pros and cons. So you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the one in Hawaii, it's actually the same location. It's the Westin Ocean Resort. And one is on the north, and then the other one is just called Resort. Okay. One is called Resort North, and one is called just Resort. But looking at the pictures, it looks like it's the same location. You're just on different sides.
Okay.
So you get, when you first arrive, they put the lei on you when they welcome you. They have a nightly luau where, with the guys with the fire, and it's like a 3-hour experience where you get dinner. It sounds amazing. Yeah. It's exactly what, I envision when I go to Hawaii. They have a guy who does a nightly ritual where he he lights a torch every evening.
Runs down the beach.
Yeah, and runs down the beach to light that. That's pretty cool. The views in the picture look, I've looked on TikTok as well to see other people who have gone. Gorgeous. It has 4 pools, I think 5 restaurants, and their food that we would eat. You know, like one of them's an Italian restaurant. I think one is like American food. Of course, they have Hawaiian food and stuff like that. They have a market. They have a gift shop. We would get that ocean view from our room. It has a balcony. The rooms have everything, even the washer and dryer, which we love now. Yeah. So nothing you wouldn't like there. The flight is about 9 hours, which we've never done. No. A 9-hour flight.
What's the longest I think we did? Maybe 4?
Maybe 4 was the longest, yeah. 4.5, yeah. So that's something to consider, you know, a 9-hour flight, kind of far. Yeah. What else? Anything else? The flights aren't too bad as far as price. I don't think that, you know, I think we've paid even more than that for a flight before. Possibly. Or similar. Yeah. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Yeah, and it's Hawaii. So who doesn't want to go to Hawaii? I believe what I saw on TikTok is that there's a mall like almost across the street, and it looks like a really pretty mall. So that's another thing because we like to shop. So those are like the things I would consider for us for a trip that we like to do. We're not so much adventure, like we wouldn't like go snorkeling. Yeah. Well, I'm not totally ruling it out, but it's not something that we like. Oh, they have snorkeling. That's where we're gonna go. You know, we're not like that adventurous people. Yeah. But we love to have, like I said, good food, the beach, and some shopping, and that's a perfect vacation for us. And to spend time, you know, as long as we're just spending time together in each other's company, you know, that's what we like. So that's those 2 locations in Hawaii, which is really the same location.
What are the pros and cons?
So the pros would be that it's Hawaii, that we get the ocean view. The view looks breathtaking. Mm-hmm. The whole Hawaiian experience, you know, everything you see on TV that you would want to experience, they offer it there. They had some other things too, like feeding the koi fish and stuff like that. You know, little other, you know, and like most resorts, they have daily activities, you know, and we don't usually partake in them. But I figured on our honeymoon in Hawaii, we'll try to do, you know, as much of it as we can. For me, for the Hawaii one, the only con is that it's the 9-hour flight. Okay. Really, that's for me. That's the only thing. Everything else is a pro. How about you?
I think the flight probably be the only con, 9 hours. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we'll find something to do. Yeah. Whether it's watch a movie or
sleep and because most of the flights I saw were early in the morning. Okay. So we're not gonna sleep for 9 hours, but we can sleep for a lot of it. Yeah. Okay, so then our second choice are both in Cancun, like I said. It is the Westin Lagunamar Ocean Resort and the Westin Resort and Spa, and they're both in Cancun. Okay. And both, again, stunning views. The first one, the Lagunamar, it has an infinity pool, and then another pool, and then it's the ocean. Oh. So it's from looking down, it's gorgeous. And again, the balcony, the full room with all the amenities, the kitchen and the washer dryer, you know, just like the Hawaii hotel resort. Same thing there. Rooms are, as far as the rooms go, the rooms are pretty similar. The only thing I saw different in the Hawaii one is they have the freestanding tub. It's kind of in the middle of the room, which we've never stayed in a room like that, so that might be kind of nice. But besides that, the rooms are pretty much the same room.
Did the Hawaii one have like a enclosed like patio or something? But that was somewhat different spot.
The balcony is enclosed, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. They actually both have that. Right. So like I said, the rooms are very, very similar, except for that one little detail maybe with the tub. But besides that, it's basically the same room. So as far as comparing that, it's the same. The Cancun one, the Lagunamar one, also has a mall directly across the street. Mm-hmm. But I really didn't check it out, so I couldn't tell you if it's as nice as that Hawaii one. But they did say they had some designer stores there. But something I didn't know, they said things like, you know, this high-end designers like that are even more expensive out there, which I didn't know that. But there is a mall there too. What else? They also have, you don't get there's not those extra experiences like when you go to Hawaii, but they do have, I think it was where you can, it was feed the iguanas. Oh. They had iguanas that you could feed, and another activity that I can't remember now. that were unique to Cancun. One thing I forgot to say about Hawaii, it's not part of the resort, but it was something that they offer that you can book at the resort, where you can take a day cruise to go whale watching. Oh. And I thought that one might be something nice to consider. So my pros and cons. So the other one is the resort and spa Cancun. Again, very similar. The room pretty much the same. Again,
wait, do the pros and cons of Lagunamar?
Okay, so Lagunamar. So the flight again to go to Mexico, flight is only 4 hours, so that's a pro. The flight is about $300 or so cheaper. Okay. Than Hawaii. Per person, yeah. Per person. What else? The views are beautiful. That like I said, how I explained the water. You know, from the view when you're at the balcony looking at that it was gorgeous. Oh, one different thing about Cancun too, the Hawaii one didn't have. That also when I went to Cancun, I thought this was really cool. It was the first time they have bars in the water. So you go up to the water and you sit at the stool in the water, have your drink or whatever you're gonna do in the water. Hawaii one doesn't have that. The Cancun one does that. So I don't know. There's a name for that, but I can't think of it.
Pool bar.
Pool bar, something like that. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. For me, for either resort, they both are gorgeous. They both have these amazing views. I believe they both have that pool bar. They both have the same activities.
You're talking about
both the Cancun ones, yeah.
So what about that one? Now we can talk about that one.
The resort and spa? Yeah. Well, it has a spa, a full service spa in it. Also has that really nice view. Doesn't have that same view as the other one with the infinity and all that. But you are, in both you're surrounded by the ocean. I believe that the Lagunamar one, no matter what room you're in, you have a view of the ocean. That's cool. It's like, you know, the way it's built and the way it's set up. No matter what room you have that view. And yeah, my only con for Cancun is, like I said, that I've been there. That's really my only one.
It seems like Cancun, for me, is easier to get to. Sure. Than Hawaii.
Another con, maybe it's not really a con because it's not that big of a deal, but you do need a passport for Mexico, so you gotta make sure you have all that. Yeah. And then the language, because I speak Spanish, but you don't. So
I just smile and you just talk.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so it's a tough. I feel like it's a tough decision because it is a once in a lifetime thing, and we want to have the best experience.
I don't think it's that tough. Because like I said, I feel like Cancun is easier to get to. I mean, if it's just a 4-hour flight and it's maybe like $300 per person in the flight, that's way, I guess, doable than maybe like $500-$600 a flight for Hawaii.
Yeah, but we could do either one.
Yeah.
It's just, how much money we want to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the experience that we want.
Yeah.
So, because as far as views and resort, they're both beautiful. They're all four of them are beautiful resorts. Like on a normal day, you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's where you're staying. That's stunning." Either one, and the views for all of them are amazing. It's just the experience that you want. Do we want to do the luau and experience that, or do we want to, feed koi fish, or do we want to play with the iguanas? It's going to be amazing either way. Yeah. But it's what experience we decide we want to choose. And if we want to go where we're not so far from home, then yeah, Cancun would make more sense. If we want to use that money we save for the flight, doing some kind of adventure, we could do that, So yeah. To me, it's a tough decision. To you, it's not, but no. To me, it is. Because I don't want to regret, oh man, we should have went there.
But that's it. I feel like we could still go.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. One day we could still go. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for you guys, have you guys been to Hawaii? Have you guys been to Cancun? Have you been to both? Have you been to both?
That's the other thing. I feel like a lot of people have been to Cancun. How many people could have said they've been to Hawaii?
Possibly, yeah.
So that's the other thing.
If you've been to both, which one did you prefer more? Or either one that you guys been to? Have you been to either of these resorts that
Oh yeah.
we've
So
been
it's
talking about?
although we're gonna post it, it's the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort and the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort North.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the Westin, and those are both Hawaii. Westin Lagunamar Ocean Resort in Cancun, and the Westin Resort and Spa in Cancun.
So let us know what you think. And also, because we got to say in the beginning, like,
like,
subscribe, share,
yes,
comment.
yes.
Definitely comment.
Definitely comment, yeah. Please help us out.
Yeah.
Help us out, because we ideally like to book it by the end of the month, right?
Oh, yeah.
So because we want to get the right flight, and we want to make sure the resort, because it seemed like Hawaii is books quick.
Oh.
Like I was seeing a lot of dates are already gone, so we're trying to book by the end of the month. So please help us out.
Yes. So until next time, adios.
Bye bye.
Or I don't know what they say in Hawaii.
I don't either. I know you say aloha when you get there.
Maybe it's aloha.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
All right. Oh, aloha.